Hi, this is Juan Chavez coming to you from WCHZ. One of the things I want to discuss today is rap music. And the first part of the rap music I'd like to discuss is MC Hammer, music from the 90s. MC Hammer was a great rapper. He did some songs like You Can't Touch This and Hammer Time. And I just wanted to just shine some light on You Can't Touch This. I'm leaving up to the viewers what they think that song is about, but according to me, it's completely different than what the song is actually about. And I'll let the viewers run with You Can't Touch This, and I hope they can figure it out on their own, because if they can't, they need to come out from underneath the rock they are living from and listen to some old school music. Another person I'd like to move on to in today's first installment of Juan Chavez at CHZ is Eminem. Eminem is a great rapper, but I kind of frown upon his views on how to do his music. I believe that swears are a really negative thing, but if you must use them to make your rap, you should really not use your swears and directed at certain people who may or may not care about you. Regardless of whether they care about you or not, you shouldn't really direct swears. One of the swears that I hate the most is the F word. Shouldn't be used for any time, any place. Just shouldn't be used at all. So leaving that where it is right now, which is I don't like the F word. We don't have to get into anything else there. You can also look at what I think is the absolute legend and king of rap, Notorious B.I.G. Regardless of the fact that the Notorious B.I.G. died in 1997 at the age of 24, that is not the point. But the point is, he made an empire. He made money. He made money about talking about girls, drugs, and money. And that's what he made money, as I said, off of just being derogatory and talking about things that are not appropriate for people to hear. And it is disrespectful how any rapper uses his music to be rude to women. Now, my father taught me as a child is you never talk bad about women. And you never hit a woman. But regardless of the hitting a woman part, I strongly believe that if you're gonna make rap music, make it from in here, not the money out there. Make it from the inside of your heart. I rap. I can do some pretty cool flows. Got a couple of videos out on YouTube. But when I rap, I tell it how it is. And not make it glamorous with bling and chains and grills and all the unnecessary stuff. If you look at the rappers from the 80s and 90s, like NWA, and I can't tell you what that stands for because it's just rude. But if you look at a lot of old rap groups, as I said, like the Tribe Called Quest or NWA, as I just mentioned, they didn't believe in, the big chains, the big bling, all that. Bling and chains and grills don't make who you are. It just makes you look flashy. You expect to get a lot of girls. There are a lot of girls out there who just aren't into whole bling and and jewelry and the whole thing. So basically, you're spending your money on stuff that's really not that necessary. Like I said, it's one thing to spend money, but spend it on things you either need or can use positively. Even though I feel bad, Notorious B.I.G.'s dead, I do not feel bad upon his language and his choices of rapping he used to do. Now, this is my first installment of many of Juan Chavez and WCHAZ, and I just want to leave you today with music is what you make of it. I want to leave everybody with another thing. Life is what you make of it. If you want to be a rapper, go ahead. You want to be a police officer, you got to work for it. But anything in life you do, you have to work for it. It isn't handed to you. And I know that for a fact because I work for many things in which I've succeeded in. And I've also gotten many things without trying. But the point to that being is I've always wanted to try my best to go where I need to be. And this is what I'm leaving you with. Peace, Juan Chavez. Thank you and good night.